another video from OnlyFigs. So, sorry about the weird angle at the moment, but these boxes are pretty big and my photo box is not big enough to hold both of them correctly. So, yeah, this one I am very excited to show you guys. So, I did two purchases. The first one was this one. It is the non-Bankai Dasin model Ichigo, and I was thinking when I bought them that it would not be complete unless I got the hollow version as well. So very excited to see these guys opened. I will be doing both of these guys' review in this video. So without further ado, let's look at everyone's accessories and then we will get onto the figures. Alright, so we'll be holding it for this part just because there's obviously so many accessories. So we'll start with regular Ichigo. We've got some gripping hands, some relaxed hands, fist hands, sword holding hands. He does come with this. It's the hollow mask. It's actually just the mask, so it can't go onto his face or anything because in this part in the show he did not have the ability to wear it yet. So we have that. We've got straight-faced Ichigo, angry-faced Ichigo, kind of like a smirky, and then looks like kind of another straight face. And then we have his Zanpakuto, which looks massive and insanely cool, and it even has like the cloth little parts on the end, which is really nice. This stand back here they both come with, so I do have two of these now. Technically three because I do have the other Ichigo, but that is that. For him, he does not have the fisted hands, but he has every other set of hands. His heads are a little different. He obviously has the black and yellow eyeballs for the hollow. So we've got the smiling one, an angry smiling one, straight face I just showed you, and then this one, which is probably the one that I'll be wearing because this is the most reminiscent of what he looked like in the show. And then this one is pretty interesting. So he comes with the reverse sword because he's a hollow, so he's pretty much the complete opposite of Ichigo. Still has the cloth and everything, so I'm very happy about that. And then he also has the Bankai stuff. So he's got a white Bankai sword, which I'll show you next to the other Bankai sword once I go more in depth with the hollow figure itself. And he does come with the Bankai cloak as well, so you can actually have him be the hollow Bankai Ichigo as too. So it's kind of like two figures in one. So definitely really enjoy that. And yeah, so let's go to the actual figures, and then we will take a look at the articulation, and then take a look at the details, and we will get on with the video. Alright, and here are these guys out of the packaging, and they look phenomenal together, obviously. So definitely really excited to have these guys. I've been wanting to get this regular Ichigo for a while, and then like I said, I had to get the hollow one to match him, so definitely really excited to have these. We will go straight into the next segment, which will pretty much be articulation. So we'll put the hollow one down so that we can have the actual Ichigo here with us now. Let's scoot up the camera, sorry. Don't have too good of a setup still, so. Alright, so let's take the Zanpakuto off. Now all of his outfit is completely cloth, so it will hinder a little some things and it will help us with others, so we will show you that. So his head can move all the way up. It can move all the way down a little bit. I guess not all the way. He does have like a little neck hinge down there too. I think it's like on a ball joint, and then the head is definitely on a ball joint. He does have somewhat of like a butterfly joint in there. He can move his hand pretty much all the way up actually. The other Ichigo, the Bankai one, it's a tighter coat, so it's actually a lot more hindered with the arms, but this one doesn't seem too bad. He does have double jointed elbows, and then he does have a wrist hinge that can go around as well. He does have an ab crunch that can make him go forward that far and back that far. His feet can kick pretty much all the way up. He does have double jointed knees, and then he does have the ankle rotation and pivot. No joint on the toes, like my videos are used to. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the articulation actually, so not too bad. It's actually way better than I thought it was going to be in articulation, to be completely honest with you. So next we will look at the details of the costume. Like I said, this is all like cloth, so there's not too much details in it, but I mean it feels and looks perfect because it's cloth. I mean, we got this plastic little bead belt on the top. All the faces on Ichigo look amazing. This company's really good at making sure the faces are perfect. We got that tie-in right there. We got a bunch of details on the sandals. Looks really nice. Love the colors on them. Other than that, there's not much. When it comes to the detail, we will take a look at the hollow one as well. Like I said, the faces are always really nice. He looks super cocky. He's got the same bead belt. His is gray. It's pretty much like inverted colors from what Ichigo has. His sandals are also right there, all detailed and whatnot. Looking really good. There's the detail on the hollow mask. And then the Zanpakuto toes, as you can see, they're like opposite. So like the blade part is the opposite color as the other one. But they are huge and they are pretty heavy, honestly. I'm surprised these hands can hold them up as well as they do. So yeah. So now we will do the Who the Hell is this guy segment. First we will start with the regular Ichigo. I went a little bit in depth with this with the Bankai Ichigo video. Pretty much he's a Shinigami, which is like a Soul Reaper. They have swords that are called Zanpakutos. They have release forms. So the first stage of Zanpakuto is just like a regular katana looking sword. And then the second form, which they call a Shikai, is its first transformation, which this sword right here is actually Ichigo's Shikai. The only difference between Ichigo's Shikai and everyone else's is once Ichigo's sword changes into this machete, it actually does not change back ever to the katana. So his is always at a released, more powerful state compared to everyone else's. It does change one more time when he unleashes Bankai, which I will show the Bankai figure soon because I need to show you guys the other costume for the Hollow. And yeah, so I'm not going to spoil too much of the show because Bleach is the #1 anime that I recommend to everybody. It is by far my favorite anime that's ever seen my eyes. So definitely check out Ichigo and Bleach. Super long show, skip the filler, it's amazing. So pretty much in the show, he ends up having a fight with his inner Hollow, which is pretty much his inner demon. And that's where this guy comes in. So he has a couple fights with him inside of his like mind state. The Hollow is constantly trying to take over Ichigo, to take over his body and do whatever the fuck he wants, pretty much. He wants to destroy everything. Eventually they get on good terms and Ichigo can use this Hollow Mask right here to summon the powers of the Hollow, which makes him stronger. But yeah, so that is pretty much that for that segment. Let me switch the Hollow Ichigo into his Bankai form, and then I'll show you that compared to the other Bankai Ichigo, and then after that we will get into the rating of the video. Alright, and as you can see, this is the Bankai form of Ichigo. So this is pretty much what his sword looks like when he goes Bankai. Usually they have to train for like 500 plus years to reach the level of Bankai. But Ichigo got there pretty quick. So this is also the Hollow Mask I was talking about. He wears it to get increased powers. But yeah, this is his Bankai. Obviously it's a lot smaller, but his speed increases like a million times fold almost. So yeah, and then like I said, the Hollow actually comes with a different coat. So you can actually have him standing next to the Bankai version as well. He comes with the Bankai sword too. So definitely really amazing figure. I'm actually kind of debating on buying another one so that I can have one next to my Bankai Ichigo and then one next to my Shikai Ichigo. That'd be super cool. So, yeah, that will do it for this video. So, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed making it. I guess, as you can see, this is the duo video review of the non-Bankai Ichigo and the Hollow Ichigo. So, really happy for all of you that sat here and watched this. All of my Bleach fans, I love you guys. I can't tell you how many times I recommend this anime and nobody watches it, but it is by far the best anime in my opinion. So definitely happy that you guys sat here and watched. When it comes to the review, honestly, I'm not going to go super long into like the individual reviews for everything. These guys are both getting a 10 out of 10. These three Ichigo figures are probably the best figures in my collection right now. Definitely my favorite. Could be biased talking, but these guys are beautiful as hell. So, alright. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Stay frosty.